Barnes is the 4 with Holmes in the middle. Mitchell out there with Buddy Hield, and it's James in at the 3. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
Yeah, that's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Now, here is James. Pass to Barnes. James outside. 5 on the clock. Drills it from deep.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now Carter. Back to Hampton. Here's Suggs. Last game with 30. And Holmes with the block. James outside. Pass to Barnes. Back to James. Out left to the wing. From deep three-point range. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Isaac. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
You know, when we talk about the new NBA and younger players who fit the mold, Jonathan Isaac was actually kind of a poster child for that. Perfect for today's game.
Here's Wagner, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now, here is James. On the wing, Mitchell. James, outside. Mitchell, the pass to James. Oh, it's stolen. Isaac, left side. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity for Isaac. Why do you think Jonathan is an ideal type of player for the current game, Clark?
Well, you know, B.A., it's simple. Every team wants a guy with length. And Isaac's got a 7'1" wingspan. He's a terrific athlete. And, you know, that combination leads to lots of block shots on defense and the ability to stretch the floor at the other end because he's a pretty good shooter. So as he continues to develop that three-point shot, watch out. He'll be the epitome of a 3-and-D guy.
Holmes, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Hampton. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. Here's Suggs. And it's good for 2.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Outside heel. James, right side. Over Wagner. Orlando grabs the miss. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Yeah, sweeping this club in the last season series was probably the highlight of an underwhelming year.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
Now, here is James. 33 points last game. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. James has got 6.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Pass to Wagner. Poke loose. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 7 so far. Clock at 6. With the teardrop. Doesn't go for him. Healed with the defensive effort. James outside. Back to Barnes. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Barnes showing you the nice agility, the quickness of his feet in the pick and roll action. He sets the pick, and then cuts to the right spot out of setting the screen.
Orlando calls timeout. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And Orlando has possession. It's a three-point game. And here's Anthony. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Now, here is James. Takes the three. Anthony grabs the board. The Magic shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Wagner. 1:51 left in the first. Drilled from 11 feet out. Wagner's got his second basket of the night. 1:42 left to play in the first. James with the ball. He's got 6. Here's Lynn. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Left side Fultz. Pass to Lopez. And here's Anthony. Shoots over Davis. Clock at 4. Here's Fultz. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The Kings leading. Now James, scoring over 35 a game. He's someone they depend on for production. For 3, on target from range. James has got 9.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Anthony. Now here's Wagner. He's got 5. Back to Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Inside, here's Lynn. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Anthony against Halliburton. Anthony outside. Pass to Wagner. Over James. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Kings on top, up by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
They've got Tristan Thompson. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Terrence Davis. Then it's Chimezie Metu, and it's James in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He picked up 33 points and was on point from deep. And we all know the type of effect he has on the court when he's locked in. This is why his teammates look to him to take over.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now here's Bamba. Back to Anthony. From 12 feet. Not going to go that time. So Sacramento will take it the other way. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Here's Metu. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on it.
It's good. Wagner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And they're on the break. Here's Anthony. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Anthony's got his first points of the night.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Isaac comes in for Bamba. Hampton's checked in for Wagner. And Suggs is subbed in for Fultz. Now here's Carter. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. James outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Here's Thompson, and a nice finish on the layup. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Right wing. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Some changes for Sacramento. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Magic out in front, leading by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Mitchell. On the court for Orlando, Isaac and Carter up front. Hampton is out there with Suggs, and it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Suggs. Pass to Carter. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
At the line for the Magic, Wendell Carter. At the line for one.
And that one falls for Carter. Here's James. Pass to Barnes. Over Isaac. That one's wide left.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Carter with it. And down it goes. 2 points. And now a 6-point Magic lead.
Carter did this against high-level college competition. Consistently showcased the ability to score efficiently.
Mitchell finds James. Here's Holmes. Back to James. The three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. Orlando has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Hampton, guarded by Hield. Pass to Wagner. Shot from the wing. Here's Carter. And it's in there.
Wendell Carter.
Carter's got 7 points.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now, here is James. 14 points for him. 6 to shoot. Looking to win the run. Again, the miss by the Kings.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Here's Suggs. It's Hampton on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Hield. The Kings trailing. James outside. Right side Barnes. Back to James. Up and over Carter. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now.